right, everybody, welcome back. This is, what is this, sixth episode of the Brian and Rob Show. I'm Brian, that's Rob right there. Hope everybody's having a good day. There's a couple things that I wanted to say really quick before we got started with everything. Also, by the way, this is our
new Universal
Yums box that we get once a month. So we got some new stuff that we're going to try out. We may not try it all today. We may save some for the next episode too. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Let's see what's in there first. May have to go get a trash can too, just to be safe. But last week we were making a couple shout outs, and I did want to shout out to my buddy that I missed, Daniel. I appreciate you, buddy. Sorry about that. And also, I wanted to clarify something too, and I don't know. The last episode when I broke down, I wasn't breaking down because of her.
I know.
I was breaking down because of my support system that's been there for me, and it means a lot to me.
I know.
So I wanted to clarify that in case somebody thought I was crying about her, because she can just go jump off a cliff. I don't even care.
Kick rocks.
So, like I said, today's our food tryout. We hadn't opened the box yet. We may wait on that just a little bit.
I thought you said you was hungry.
Well, I am hungry.
Oh.
I ain't even opened up my Coke yet, my Coke Zero. No, we're not getting paid for that either. But that's all good.
You can start paying this dude Coke Zero. We will sponsor you like hell. I promise you.
Honestly, I mean, I can't drink much anything else. Coke Zero, I think, is made with the sucralose, which is the Splenda, and the aspartame I can't take too much anymore. But anyway, so let's go to this topic really quick, Rob. Let's talk about Maine, the state of Maine.
Oh my goodness.
Pam Bondi.
That are being sued. Or
being sued for letting the transgenders play in the
men's
sports.
play in women's sports. Yep.
And I heard a little bit on this morning on their the newscast.
Supreme Court's going to eventually weigh
They're,
in on this.
Well, yeah, I think so. But the federal government, I guess they don't have to give them money, because I don't know how that works. But they're going after them. And I have to say, I'm one of the proponents that they don't belong in women's sports.
We had this conversation already.
Well, I know we did, but I'm just kind of re-emphasizing and following up a little bit. And there's another weather threat coming through too, starting I think Friday in the Midwest, coming through. So they're expecting another possible outbreak of tornadoes and.
Yeah, but have you seen the weather for us? It's like 85 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot.
Today's cool, but in the next 7 to 10 days, we'll be in the 80s the whole time.
Yeah, even the 80s are hot. Now.
I love it, 80s. 80, 85, 90 degrees, that's my kind of weather.
Well, that feels good if the humidity's not 100%. But anyway, so Easter's coming up. Good Friday's coming up this Friday. Easter's coming up.
Yep.
And, we were talking a little bit before we started. Kids, what do you guys put in your Easter baskets for your kids?
Well, let me ask you a question real quick now. When I was growing up, you did dyed eggs, right?
Yeah.
Wore dyed eggs. And most of the time, you'd have a money egg with like $5 in it.
Right.
Or maybe $2, right?
Right.
When the kids found that money, whether you had siblings or with me, I had a bunch of cousins over, right?
You're talking about the plastic eggs.
The little plastic egg with a little $2 in it.
Yeah.
Did you get to keep that money?
Yes.
We didn't. That went into the tithe box.
Oh. Okay.
So, but, when my kids were born, when they were little, we did hard boiled eggs, right? But as they got older, we went to the plastic eggs with the candies in it, like
Yeah.
jelly beans and whatnot and everything else. And I remember getting an Easter basket when I was a kid that had that little chocolate bunny that was hollow, that sucked, right? The little flat little legs that
Artificial chocolate.
you had them little flat little legs that you had to unwrap, wrapped up in aluminum foil, it looked like, and they were the hardest thing to get unwrapped ever.
That's right.
And maybe some jelly beans and maybe like an orange or an apple.
Well, what
Right.
are they putting in Easter baskets now for these kids?
Hold on just a minute. When my kids were growing up, my ex-wife usually bought the Easter baskets, but they were like pre-made baskets from Walmart with little trinket toys and little candies and peeps and shit like that, right?
Right.
Maybe $5, $6, right? I looked at one at Walmart because they had them in the display aisle, like not yesterday, day before yesterday, $25. They had toys and games and whatnot and all that in it. I'm like, I can see that. But then I got some friends of mine that are taking Easter as like a big holiday for gifts. And they're buying their kids, they're putting like iPhones in their kids' Easter baskets. They're putting them, they're buying them bicycles and sticking a bicycle in front of their Easter basket.
Yeah.
I mean, big gift. When did it turn into big gift buying?
It's like Christmas #2, right?
I don't understand when it turned into big gift buying for children. How Easter, how the resurrection of our good Lord turned into a let's buy you an iPhone.
Yeah. Let's go back. It's it's part of the participation trophy mentality is what I think. And they as they were kids, maybe they felt deprived or something. They think they got to do so much more for their kids. Well, I get that. But all that does is make their kids feel more expecting of things. You know, I can't even think of the word.
I don't know. It
Off the top of
wasn't
my
like
head.
that when I grew up.
No.
I grew up in the country, and you got what you got, and that was it. And if you weren't happy with that, then it's too damn bad.
Yeah, exactly. I think it may be starting to turn a little bit now, but kids getting whatever they want when they want it. I'm not saying that you don't provide for your kids or anything like that, but every time you go to the store and they want something, they got to know their boundaries. You got to, you hate to tell them no. I hate to tell kids no, but
I don't.
every time you go into a store and they're like, I want this, I want this, I want this. No, I don't have an extra, $25 to spend on junk. Just because you see it and you might want it, and especially and 95% of it's candy.
Well, so Jacinda, my goddaughter, I do a lot for her, right? I mean, a lot, but it's not like candy and whatnot, stuff like that. It's she'll call me up and says that she's got like last time she had that big parade that she was in, and they had to dress up in their favorite
Right.
history character, right? So so she went as shit. I don't remember that. It was I thought it was gonna be Calamity
The Jane Eyre.
Huh?
The Jane Eyre.
She was a sharpshooter in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh.
so I got a whole outfit for her and everything.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I do for her.
Yeah.
We go to the store or something. She don't normally ask for a lot though. But of course her grandpa raised her, and they had the same whole mentality like when we was growing up. You got what you got. If you don't like it, it's too damn bad.
Yeah. So I change the subject a little bit on this one too. So I'm browsing through the internet and I come up on these. We're going to talk about security a little bit. Security systems, do-it-yourself security system.
DIY, yeah.
And if you can do it, more power to you. But don't buy these things and then call a company to come put it in for you. I ain't gonna tell you how many things that I get popped on my phone. Hey, can you come and install this Ring thing? Can you come and install a Ring camera, a Ring flow? No, we are not going to come and install that because and if I do say yes and we give them the price, oh, I don't want to pay that much.
Right.
Well, you know what? These people that buy these camera systems and they try to, well, I've got the camera system. You're better off calling a company, getting a quote for a camera system
Yeah.
that they know, and you're probably going to be around the same price anyway. You may even get a little bit less of a discount on the labor because they're supplying the cameras, and it's their system. They know it, and they know how to service it. But so many people put these systems in, and something quits working, and hey, can you come fix my doorbell? Can you come fix my camera? I'm sorry, we don't service those items. They're do it yourself. So either you're gonna have to replace it and put it in. And I'm sorry, I'm on a little pedestal and a little rant right now, but it's aggravating.
Yeah, and Ring is a great product. It really is. I have a floodlight camera at my house, but when you call me and says, "Hey, I got this Ring doorbell I bought from Amazon," because Amazon owns Ring now, and I need somebody to install it because I don't know how to install it, and I said, "Well, okay, our service call fee is $175 for an hour, which is about what it's going to take to get your Ring camera installed and set up on your telephone."
Right.
Well, I ain't paying them $175. I paid $175 for the Ring thing. It ain't my fault.
Exactly. Then get a ladder and put it in yourself.
Well, if you're talking about a doorbell, call fucking Amazon and have them walk you through it.
Yeah. Well, do they do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've been on Amazon. I can't find a phone number for Jack nothing. Trying to get it.
You can find Ring camera support or Ring doorbell support or Ring support, and you can call that support number, and they will step you step by step how to do it.
Yeah.
If you don't know how, just open the little book inside, and it steps you step by step.
Well, that's too difficult for some people. And I'm not. If you don't know anything about technology and you buy these systems and you expect, if you have friends that can help you set it up, great. Let them come help you. But and I've turned down I don't know how many because I'm not messing with that stuff because number one, I can't guarantee it. I could go and fix it and start working tomorrow.
Best thing to do is call your 18-year-old son or your 18-year-old grandson and say, "Come put this thing in for my boy, and I'll give you $10."
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. So what we got in the box there, Rob?
Oh, well, let's just see. Hell, we're talking about the box now. We got a new box. And it is from the Netherlands. Welcome to the Netherlands.
We'll see what we have in here. What does it say?
Here's our book which tells us all our stuff in there.
Okay, we're going to rate this as we do it, as we taste them.
All right, we'll take them out as they are listed on here then. So you can. That's a big ass bag of chips. I know that.
What's that? Roca puff pastry.
Was that the first thing?
That's the first thing. It's a puff.
They're just stickers.
I'll give that to my
I thought the potato chips were the first thing. No, come back where you at.
Roca puff pastry.
All right.
Well, I want to get in those chips.
What does it say about the Roca puff pastries here? An original cheese biscuits, what it says on them.
Okay. Made from 90 layers of dough and cheese. Gouda cheese.
They smell pretty good. Tastes like a cheese straw.
A what?
Cheese straw. I love cheese, so.
I do too. It's kind of bland though.
Well, good to me. What's the next thing on there?
What are you going to rate that one?
Well, that's about an 8. Pretty good.
Really?
If you believe lower, then put it in the middle.
Now it tastes better toward the end. When you first taste it, it's kind of bland, but
I'll eat the shit out of them.
that's pretty good. Okay. We'll get that a 7.5. All right, what's next? The Trafo, flavored with locally sourced ingredients, paprika potato chips.
What did you say it was?
Called Trafo, Trafo.
I think just jumped at me.
It's right there to the left in the box. Sorry about all the ruffling. Can we? I wonder if I can turn that down some.
Paprika potato chips.
Paprika. All right. Hang on just a second. I'm going to mute this as I tear this up, and so we won't say anything. All right. Let's taste this. There you go, Rob.
Paprika chips.
Not pretty good to me.
Tastes exactly how it sounds. Paprika chip.
What does that say it is? Paprika? I don't know.
You know, it almost has an Old Bay flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't it?
It tastes pretty good, though. I like it.
I like them too.
What, 8?
Yeah, pretty good there.
This is on a scale of 1 to 10, too, by the way.
I think Rachel needs to start doing this with her, like, kids and shit. That'd be fun.
Oh, with the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a different box come in.
I think I'm going to keep those over here. Those taste pretty good. All right. Choco Stroop waffles. Waffles, maybe. Chocolate chip covered cookie.
I got chocolate. This right here?
No.
Okay.
It's in a white bag.
Oh, here we go.
That's it.
Truffle.
All right.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Uh-oh. We're going to have to split that one in half. There's only one. Oh, my. So I got some caramel in the middle or something.
What is it? Got a little Dutch girl on there. This is Holland's Finest.
That's pretty good.
It's Belgian chocolate. I guarantee you it's good.
That's real good.
Some thick ass caramel in it.
What makes it good?
It's on the top. Not in the middle.
Got a good flavor to it. I'm giving that a 10.
It's not real sweet. It's real good. I love it.
10 or a 9?
I might go 10 on that. That's pretty good.
Oh, too. That's pretty daggone good. Is there anything like that in America they make?
You know, if it had coconut on it, I'd say it tasted like a Samoa.
Blah. Coconut.
But, I don't know. What's the next thing on that, bro?
Sweet and salty licorice gummies. Oh my gosh.
Nah,
Oh my word.
You can just get them too. Is this it?
No. Red bag. I think it's over there on the left. No, that's it.
That's it. Mm-hmm. I'm probably not going to eat that shit.
Yeah, you are. You gonna try it? Licorice. This is not one of my favorite things. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Do I need to go get the trash can?
No, I'd rather have licorice than gummies. I don't. That says gum bag.
Yeah, that's the right one. Licorice gummies.
That smell like black licorice.
They different cup. What?
That is weird as fuck.
Yeah, that's getting thrown in the trash. That's some nasty crap right
God,
there.
that's bad.
That's like a -5.
That is bad.
I'm sure there's somebody that likes it, but oh, boy. That just was nasty.
That was nothing sweet about that, let me tell you, folks. It had like a, you know what it had it almost had like a mackerel, like a salty mackerel taste.
I don't know. I couldn't taste nothing.
But then it had that texture of that damn licorice. Oh God, it was horrible. The devil made that candy. Bobby.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Here comes
There
spice.
ain't no children eating that shit. That's got to be an adult candy.
That I don't even know if that's an adult candy. Who's going to eat that crap?
Make some of this Belgian cookie right now.
Yeah, no.
Get some of that taste up about my. I shit about my meat throwed up.
That was terrible.
What, worst thing we had so far. Probably that.
That one made my nose run.
Good Lord. What's that? What you say now?
All right, so this one might be pretty good. A spiced and caramelized cookies. It's in a red bag.
In a red bag. This?
That's it.
What's he saying? What's the little cookie saying? Little gingerbread man down on the front of it.
Which is in looker up odd.
What is that?
I have no. Might put that in Google Translate, see what it says. Not very good.
Tiny little gingerbread man.
Not bad.
Tastes like a tiny little gingerbread man. Just like a ginger snap. Yeah, that's not good. That's not bad.
Servings is serving is a bag. Okay. Yeah, it's not very good for you though. It's got a lot of sugar in it.
Well, you can taste that. I mean, it's not terrible.
I mean, it tastes good, but you know, whether or not it'd be a healthy snack, I don't know. But we're not rating it on that, right?
Shit that tastes good ain't usually healthy for you.
We're
so.
rating it on
How good it is.
on taste. So
Yeah, we get that liquor to number 5.
yeah, negative 5. Might even be a negative 10 off the scale. I think I'm gonna change that to a negative 10 because it was terrible.
Some way more kind of terrible. I'm gonna tell you
What
right
you gonna
now.
rate them cookies? What are you gonna rate those?
Oh, 6, 7, something like that.
All right.
They weren't horrible, but they weren't my favorite. They needed
No.
something.
Tropical punch flavored chewy candy.
Oh,
in a
I can
green
see that.
bag. Yeah. See what that's about.
Little hard little balls in there. Does it tell us what kind of flavors the flavors are?
Tropical punch,
Give me the
fruit
orange.
flavored. Says it looks like it's a pineapple, orange.
Hand me a pineapple. I like pineapple.
Hold your hand out.
How do you know that's pineapple?
I don't. That's probably pineapple.
Oh, God, Lord.
I'll try the red one.
I'm gonna try
Oh
it
my
on.
God, it's sour.
Oh, God. I'm going to try an orange one.
It's a sweet sour.
Oh! I don't like a lot of sour stuff in them.
Now I know a lot of kids that would like that.
I said it's hard, but
It's probably
I
not.
thought it said chewy.
It said choose. It'll break my teeth. There it goes. Yeah, it's chewy.
Done with that. You put that red one back in the bag. I mean, it ain't horrible. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I know a lot of kids that would like that.
Chris would love that shit. He loves sour shit like that. The warheads and all that, whatnot.
What we're gonna get out of 5?
Man.
Not bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Once that initial sourness is gone,
Everybody has their own thing about that. I'm like, come on.
now it's all stuck in my damn teeth.
I'm damn curious about this right here. Besides, what's the next thing?
Coffee flavored hard candies.
Coffee.
White.
Did I miss something?
They might be a little small. It's in a hop juice. Give us our money back. It ain't in there.
I don't see it. What it look like? I wonder if it's inside this thing right here. Open that up and see. It might be little candies all inside there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, it's all different ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's toffee,
Yeah, well, you got all kinds on the paper there, too.
a hard candy. That's the only 2 that are in there. I'm gonna taste the hard candy part.
The coffee candy?
I don't know.
You said it was white like this.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Oh, eggnog flavored toffees. That's the other thing that's in there.
Eggnog flavored toffee. That's kind of interesting. This thing here, my hard Chinese arithmetic to get into. There we go.
No, I can't eat that.
Is it that bad?
Oh. Ugh.
They like coffee.
Well, I didn't like it.
Well, it ain't bad to me.
I take coffee out of a cup. I don't even know if I want to eat this toffee because I'll just see if I can get a small piece out of it.
Now, that ain't too bad to me. It ain't like I eat the Werther's coffee, and it don't taste like that, but it ain't bad. Tastes more like black coffee than anything.
No, the toffee's pretty good.
I damn hard to break by, ain't it?
It's toffee. What you gonna rank that?
Coffee?
Mm-hmm.
5 or 6.
Yeah. We'll go 5.5 because I didn't like it at all. The toffee started out okay, but now it's got a. It might be the coffee that's still.
No, it's that eggnog, but
It's got a weird flavor on it. Yeah, I don't like it now. Started out okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you folks. That weird flavor,
Get my cookie.
it tastes like paint thinner smells.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Ugh. God, that's a 0.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Oh, that shit lingers too, don't it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Might need to give that a minute.
Yeah, it has a back end flavor like paint thinner smells.
All right, now the one that you've always been picking up, the milk chocolate covered cookies with roasted peanuts.
Oh, I bet them are motherfucking good.
Yeah, I bet those are good too.
Oh, boy, they look good. Oh, you're both get this paint thinner out of my mouth.
Just soon eat pig dinner for that. Good Lord have mercy.
Oh, they
Oh,
fucking
wow.
look good.
All right. I'm just going to take these. My fingers were all over them.
I don't give a shit. Oh, boy, they smell good.
They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I like this.
Yeah, I'm going to give that
Oh, yeah.
give that like a 9.5 or
Oh, yeah, that's good.
maybe even a 10. That's the best one. I think between that and what were those things called?
Right there.
Oh, let's see.
This right here.
Yeah, those things. That was pretty daggone good.
Them motherfuckers, they're real good.
Well,
Got 2 more things? 3 more things?
yeah, now we got the lemon chocolate cookies. Chocolate cookies, yeah. Not a big lemon fan. So.
Lemon cookie with white chocolate chip.
Okay.
You're not a big fan of lemon?
No.
Oh, I am.
They all crushed.
Well, now just get a little piece right here. Well, they smell like lemony.
They're pretty good.
Yes, they are.
Got a good flavor.
I like that shortbread kind of cookie.
Mm-hmm. That's real good. I'm gonna get those a 10. Excuse me. That's pretty daggone good.
Says the guy that don't like lemon.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not an overpowering lemon. It's just kind of there. I think maybe the white chocolate helps offset
Probably so.
that a little bit. But that's pretty good. That's real good.
Yeah, that's real good. That shortbread, that's a real good cookie.
All right. The next one. Let me finish chewing.
Is
Got
it
bag-
chips or
the
standard?
chips. I don't know. Do we want to try the candies first? I think we should, because they're gummies.
Oh, no.
Save the chips for last.
I don't even like gummies. Van Saluten. Salute 10. Been making candy since 1918. That's a long time. It's had a long time to perfect this damn candy if it ain't good.
Been in.
Mine sounds like a 1957 Chevrolet. Look at that.
Yeah, it does. Huh.
Smells good.
I'm not a gummy fan, but this don't taste bad.
Oh, the flavor is good. I just don't like gummy.
And it's not as gummy and sticky.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little. But I'll probably rate that at like a 5,
I'm just
6.
going to swallow mine. I'm going to keep chewing on that.
Yeah, I'm still chewing.
That's a pretty good size of potato chips right there. Though. Calories 130.
Barbecue flavored skin on chips. Because it's got the potato skin still on it.
Like TGI Fridays.
I don't see no potato skin on it.
I knew it. Real crunchy though. A little stale, ain't it?
Kind of got a weird taste to it. I don't know if it's stale. I think it's just the way.
It don't taste like no barbecue chips we got.
Not my favorite.
That ain't no Southern North Carolina barbecue right now.
Nah, that's probably what, a 4. Initially, it tastes okay, but then it just kind of.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but it's probably not something. I mean, I don't
What
know.
did we give a 5 to?
Those gummies
I like it better than that.
and the coffee thing.
I like it better than that too, so I'd at least give it a 6.
All right, let's go to. We'll make it a 7. It really wasn't that bad. Excuse me. I think that's every. Is that everything in the box?
Thank God that's over.
Oh boy. Now, what does those South Korean? That South Korean box that we got, that stuff wasn't too bad. I don't think there was much in there except for the gummies that we didn't really care for too much. But this one had a few we didn't really care for at all.
Oh, hey, whatever that one thing was, whoo-hoo. They ought not make that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know how they. I didn't even know. Was that made by the same people as the other one? Slutin, yeah. Well, they need to discontinue that project. that was terrible. Oh, but
Shit right there. And they're animals. Licorice animals. Licorice flavored sweet and salty mix. Ain't nothing sweet about that shit. I got them little bites, 130 calories in it.
is that for the whole bag?
Yeah, but still, that's a tiny bag too.
Yeah. I thought these European countries were all about.
They're all about natural. You can't have like Red 40 or something like that in your food. It's like their Mountain Dew is a lot different than our Mountain Dew.
All right.
What the hell is that?
It's story time.
Is that what that's about?
I guess.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. You got any stories?
Do I have any? I've always got a story, but let's see if we can get us an Easter story. Since it's Easter. You know, I don't celebrate Easter. I celebrate Passover, but not Easter.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate fake-ass holidays. And Easter is technically a pagan holiday, so. It is.
How's that? That's a resurrection of Christ.
No, Passover is the resurrection of Christ. Easter started.
That's the day he rose.
The god Ishtar. You can internet this shit if you want to, which had the head of a rabbit and was the god of fertility.
That's Egypt.
I'm telling you, the day is picked. So in most religions, even Christian religions, right? They pick up where pagans had holidays to celebrate holidays because it was easier for transition. Just like Passover, there's no date that says that God rose on this date. There's no date that said that God rose or died in December, 25th. There's no date that says that. Calendars weren't the same at that time. And you can theologically go through the Bible and see, that he died, during this celebration, blah, 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 right? But it's and he rose 3 days later. But it ain't necessarily Easter, it ain't Passover. It's
Well, but that's what Easter's
but
represents.
they take the pagan religion, right? And they put the religious religion near it so it's easier to transition over.
Well, I'm going to Google that.
Go ahead, Google, fact check my ass. Look up Ishtar.
Sorry, Rodney.
Rodney says, he don't need to be fact checking you while you talk. You know what the fuck you talking about.
We're just trying to get the right answer. I'm not, Rob always says, don't question me.
Well, I tell you, if a goddamn bulldog can pull a freight train, just hook his ass up.
So, Easter, this is what Google's saying. Easter is a Christian holiday celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. However, some argue that it has pagan roots due to the name Easter and certain traditions like eggs and rabbits. I'm not going to say bunnies. I just did, but
Anyhow, keep reading, motherfucker.
which have been associated with spring fertility celebrations. So
That's right.
I guess technically we're both right.
No, I'm right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm never right. So freaking.
But a lot of religions, Judaism and everything else, they surrounded some of their holidays around the pagan holidays. So when the people flocked to them, right, they were still in the same area of having their celebrations.
Yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of different stuff on there.
There's celebrations that we don't know about.
Why don't Christians realize that Easter is just a pagan holiday, pagan festival, taken over by Christians?
It's all how you celebrate. You can get in all that semantic bullshit, whatever. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
but it's all in how you celebrate. If you're celebrating the damn resurrection of Jesus Christ, that's what you celebrate. You ain't celebrating a damn rabbit, right?
Well, that's the way I see it. That's the way I.
Of course, yeah, we give eggs, we buy gifts, shit for kid children and whatnot, and everything else. But that's just to get them. It's just if you're buying a damn. If I go buy you, I bought Nicole last night. I don't do Easter, right?
Right.
But she loves caramel apples more than anything in this world, right? And they had a dang on caramel apple at the food line last night that was made to look like a peep. It was yellow with the little eyeballs and the little nose.
You like Peeps? I don't like Peeps.
Yeah, we like Peeps and vodka.
But
she loves caramel apples, but it was a caramel apple, but it was colored yellow, looking like a peep. I bet she liked that. Mm-hmm. So I bought her one of the I bought it because it was damn neat looking, not because of Happy Easter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't buy my kids shit. My kids are grown, but I don't buy them shit for Easter. You buy Rachel anything for Easter?
No, she's grown.
You're grown, right? You're grown. You don't get no basket.
She, grandkids, and her kids, my grandkids.
You buy your grandkids Easter? No, I don't.
I don't really. I might buy them some little chocolate thing and
I don't even do that.
see them when I give it to them, but
I'll
Yeah,
give
I-
you $20.
well,
Go
now
buy yourself something.
I could, but I don't want to. I think that's the parents' thing to do with their kids.
Yeah.
Um,
Now I would attend the Easter egg hunt or something like that.
right.
Come and say, hey, you want to come to the Easter egg hunt? Yeah, I'm coming to the Easter egg hunt. Bring my cooler beer with me, though. Understand that too.
Head on that cookie.
Cause I ain't gonna be here. Well, I'm here. Well, I come here without beer, but I normally don't go anywhere without beer.
I know. I think I called you Saturday. I don't know. It was like 4 o'clock. Hey, I'm on my number 15. Oh,
Chris, so I bought, I bought those 5 cases the other day, right? Well, you heard me order them.
right.
And I had 2 of them in the refrigerator because I like to keep one at the top and one at the bottom. That way I can rotate out, when you start getting
That
empty.
lasts that long.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I had the other ones underneath my, that little butcher block table I got in the middle of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I had the other ones under there, right?
Right.
So when I rotated the bottom one out, I can put one underneath there. And Chris said, how much damn beer did you buy? I said, don't you worry about it. If it runs out, just let me know. Don't drink the last one and let me know when it's down to the last one.
Yeah, Chris better watch out. Touching his dad's beer.
He can drink beer. I mean, people don't turn you into the police, but if he's at the house, if 18 years old, you can drink beer, you just can't buy it. I think that's right.
No, you gotta be 21.
Not to drink it, to buy it. I think that's right. Don't take legal advice from me, though.
Yeah, please. Please don't.
But if he's sitting at the house and he wants beer, he can go get it anytime he wants.
Well, let's see what the
What the Google says about it, I think you can drink it at 18.
legal age to consume, right?
They consume, right. Just like you can drive and drink beer. You just can't be drunk driving. You'll get an open container. Take it.
Let's see.
And folks, by the way, an open container ticket, the beer has to be cold. So if it's in your car and not cold, you can't get an open container. Or out of reach.
21 years of age.
To consume?
Yep.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Well,
I can go, it's like 18 in England.
21. There's a lot of discussion about this too because you got kids that are 18 years old joining the military, and they can't drink, but they can't drink alcohol.
Yeah, we sent children off to Vietnam to fight in that war that was ridiculous, and they can't drink beer. I guarantee you they can't in Vietnam.
And I don't know why they do. I don't know if they do that because when you get to be 21, I don't know. Maybe they think they're more responsible or something than when they're 18. I don't know.
The government?
No. Well, yeah.
No.
The government don't know much.
The government ain't gonna send my children off at 18 years old not to fight a war and not think they're responsible enough to carry a weapon, but not drink beer.
Well, I mean, I know, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about all that crap. 18. Do I think that? I don't know. I don't know if there's 35-year-olds and 40-year-olds and older that don't know when to stop.
I agree.
And so to an 18-year-old, I don't know. Are they more susceptible to get in a car and drive while they're impaired? I mean, not any more than what I've seen as people that are adults.
Well, I've been driving since I was 13 years old. All right, now I know, but my Uncle Charles, I fished with him all my life, right? And especially since I was around 13, 14 years old. And we became, real close. And we fished out almost every weekend, right?
Right.
And we would set nets down in the Oriental. And we had a 1,000 feet of gill net and 1,000 feet of flounder net we'd set.
Right.
And that takes on a Saturday, you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you fish the nets and you reset them as you're fishing them.
Right.
And it takes at least a half a day to do that, right?
Right.
Well, my Uncle Charles, he drank Budweiser, right? And at 14 years old, I can remember clear as a day, 6 o'clock in the morning, he coming up to me, Sud sandwich, son, let's go. Handing me a beer, and I'm out the door at 14.
What? Chris didn't want to come with you today.
I didn't even ask. So
Is he still asleep?
I didn't even ask. But
Chris, wake up.
what I'm saying is, so Uncle Charles, he drank a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
And we would be on the water half a day, and he done went through a 24 pack of beer, right?
Yeah.
And the boat ramp was, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile from where we stayed,
Right.
where his beach house was. And I would drive back to the beach house. I was the one drinking less, so.
Well, I mean, I was 12 or 13 years old. We lived way out in the country, and we get off the main road, and learning how to drive. I mean, my parent was still in the car with me, but they let me drive from the dirt road home, and which I guess was brave on their part, but it taught me a lot of how to drive. I mean, I had sense enough to know, they didn't let me go like over a certain amount of miles per hour, but you had to learn how to slow down when another car was coming and move over to the side because the road was only so wide and all that kind of stuff. And
my daddy had a small farm, so we always had farm vehicles. And I say I was driving at 13, I was driving on the road at 13.
mm-hmm.
But I was driving those farm vehicles at 9, 10 years old. Driving tractors 9, 10 years old.
So I got a motorcycle, I don't know, 7th grade or something. I got a little dirt bike, had the big sand tires on it.
Uh-huh.
And, it wasn't, it got me, I drove up playing all over the place, but I was going down the road one day and all of a sudden I was coming up on some S-curves that were on the dirt road, so they were really sharp. And so I started slowing down, but my motorcycle decided not to start slowing down. And it's just like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I hit the kill switch to stop the engine. Nothing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't slow down. And so I jumped off the motorcycle.
Oh God.
Skimmed my arm up a little bit, ripped one of my turn signal lights off the back of the motorcycle, and of course, as soon as it hit the ground, it goes. Brrr. So if I'd have waited another 3 seconds, it probably would have killed off. But anyway, and I remember my dad. He was kind of upset with everything, but he went out there and cranked the motorcycle, and it did the same thing. He just had it in neutral and outside, and he was testing it. And it did the same thing, and he killed the kill switch, and the thing kept on going. And so it had to get that fixed. But it was interesting because when things, that's what he always told me. If I needed to, whatever happened, hit that kill switch because it's right there, right? It stopped the engine. Well, it didn't stop the engine, and I was coming up on that curve in about a 3-foot ditch, and this was probably about a month after I had the motorcycle, so I wasn't real
used to it.
I couldn't take that curve sharp because there could be another car coming around the corner, and so I had to stay on that side of the road in case somebody else was coming around. But that was a learning experience.
What happened? Did the throttle cable start sticking or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I loved my motorcycle. I don't ride motorcycles anymore. One of my best friends in high school was killed on a motorcycle on a dirt bike. He hit a hole in the road and threw him off, broke his neck, hit a tree. And from that point on, I've always stayed away from motorcycles. And you may love a motorcycle, and that's your choice, and more power to you. I rode a motorcycle one time on the road with all the cars around me. Oh no, I was scared to death because you're going down the road there. You have no protection.
I've never had a problem. It don't bother me.
Well, you get her. I was going down. It was in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and so I was going down one of the main roads. It was a 4-lane road. Stoplights every so often, and you're when you take off or you're looking around, you're looking around, you're like, there's nothing around you. So if you get hit, you're just gonna take the brunt.
Yeah,
there's no if and or buts
the
about
best
it.
feeling in the world with me, bro, is you drive up to Maggie Valley. You know where Deal's Gap is, or they call it the Dragon's Tail. 316 turns in 11 miles,
Yeah.
and it's just like that right there. You go up and down that son of a bitch. That's a damn free feeling right there to me. But I had my first motorcycle at 6 years old. So I had a little Honda 50 with a banana seat, and I drove the shit out of that thing.
But I remember driving that. I used to. It's a dirt bike, so I guess what makes me nervous is because I've had so many friends that have wrecked on a motorcycle on pavement, and they get that road rash and what they got to do to fix it and how painful it is. And
so I got a friend of mine named Rhonda. That's all she rides, as I know of, is motorcycles. Rhonda had a car pull out in front of her. She hit this car going 60 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Now, luckily, she had all her leathers on, right? And her helmet. She skidded. She went over the car, and they said she skidded for 100 feet till she finally come to her rest.
Mm-hmm.
Now, her chaps, it tore, one side she landed on, it tore the chaps, slam off her leg, and got to her leg, caused some bad road rash.
Right.
But as soon as she was healed up, she was back on the motorcycle.
Yeah. I mean, people can do that. That's just something that's a personal choice that I think I've always taken, and I just didn't. I can't ride it out on the road or the interstate or anything like that. It makes me too nervous. I think I'm more scared. I'm not scared about necessarily somebody hitting me. I'm just more scared of something in the road causing me to lose control. And
I could have goddamn raccoon mode.
Skidding down the road and getting that. I mean, I just don't want to go through all that stuff.
I come down 70 highway, bro, and going down 70 highway about 55 mile an hour, right?
Yeah.
And I'm in the left hand lane, and there's cars in the right hand lane, and it's kind of dark of a night. It's probably around 9 o'clock of a night, and a damn raccoon runs out.
Oh no!
A damn raccoon runs out in the road, and I'm like, shit.
I hope that went through.
I can't. You can't swerve this way because there's cars, right? And I'm trying to slow down, but I'm looking at the raccoon saying, well, shoot, buddy. And I just held on straight and hit him and went in the air and come out down.
You got lucky.
Oh no!
I don't know if it killed him or not, but it was both of me. It was him or me.
Congratulations, well done.
Dead time.
Uh-oh, you got a phone call coming in.
Yes. I don't get phone calls anymore. All I do is get spam. Crap, I'm sick of that crap.
How long have we been talking there, bro?
I don't really know. Yeah, I should have wrote down the time on there, but it's probably close to.
You don't see any timeline on that, though, no? Normally Chris will tell us you're at 30 minutes.
I don't know.
He don't tell us he just did this.
Chris is here it is. Oh, we're at 53 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So
folks, make sure you get you some of this damn liquor off and try it yourself.
well, you had to order that through the Netherlands.
Actually, if you go to the Universal Yums, you can order. I saw on there where you can order individual pallets if you like something in particular.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like these cookies wherever they are.
Yeah.
If you like them, you can go on there and just order that pack of cookies sent to your house. Now the boxes we don't know where they're coming from, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you've tried it out of the box, you're like, shit, I'd like to get some more of them, like the lemon cookies. What are you doing?
I don't know. Trying to start music and it ain't. I'm about sick of this crap.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, it worked fine.
But
I don't know.
try it again.
Yeah.
I keep talking. But the damn Universal Yums, like I said, if you tried something out of there and you want to order it individually, have sent to your house, you can.
Yeah.
Which I may order me some of them pecan cookies. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't understand.
For some reason, this music don't want to start at the very end. We can't figure it out yet.
Yeah.
You keep turning that knob, but that's where the music's coming through at, but it ain't coming through. And this is boring, so I'm sure y'all people are ready to go.
Yeah. All right. Well, has
It sucks. You know what it
did all
sounds
the
like.
testing and everything. And
Have a good day.
all right, so we're gonna go ahead and sign out. We'll see you next time. Peace out.
Have a good day.
Later.